The sweet apple quest, Esther was a cheerful girl with bright eyes and big dreams. She loved stories about magical forests, talking animals, and treasures hidden among tall trees. One sunny afternoon, she called her friends Laura and Liana to sit under the almond tree in her yard.
I want to find the sweetest apple in the world.
Where would we find such an apple?
In the forest. I just know it's there.
Then let's go on an adventure. The girls decided to spend the night at Laura's house so they could leave early in the morning. Laura's mother prepared warm rice and stew for dinner, and afterward, the girls packed baskets, flashlights, water bottles, snacks, and a tiny first aid kit. They whispered and giggled late into the night. What if the apples glow when you pick them? What if there are talking animals guarding the tree? Then we'll ask nicely and share a smile. Before the sun even thought of rising, Esther woke up. She shook her sleepy friends gently. Come on. Morning will soon come. Let's go before the sun rises. The forest was quiet, filled with the sound of leaves rustling like soft whispers. Birds were still sleeping, and only a few crickets chirped. The air smelled of pine, fresh grass, and mystery, making their hearts beat fast with excitement. There could be anything in here. Yes, even sweet apples waiting for us. Deep inside the forest, the girls gasped. Before them stood rows of apple trees laden with shiny red fruits that shimmered faintly as if covered in stars. Look at them. Just as they turned to leave, the forest suddenly grew colder. The wind stopped. The birds quieted. The sky remained strangely dark, even though morning should have arrived. Did time stop? I don't like this. Don't be afraid. We're together. Suddenly, a warm golden light appeared overhead. It was soft and bright, moving gently like sunlight flowing through water. In the center stood a glowing figure in a white gown, surrounded by peace and warmth. The light wrapped around the girls like a blanket, pushing away the cold and darkness. I feel safe. It's beautiful. It's helping us. Slowly, the darkness lifted. The glow guided them to the edge of the forest, and as the sun finally rose, the image grew fainter and fainter until it disappeared like a final spark of light. The girls stood in silence as the sunlight warmed their faces. Did you see that? Was it an angel? I think it was Jesus watching over us. When they reached home, they showed everyone the shiny apples and shared their story. Families gathered to listen, amazed at what the girls had experienced. God protected you, and he led you home. The apples tasted sweeter than any fruit they had ever eaten. From that day on, the forest was remembered not only for its sweet apples, but also for the miracle that happened there. Children would talk about the sweet apple quest, and many believed that a heavenly guardian still watched over the trees. And every time Esther, Laura, and Liana held an apple, they smiled, remembering the night the forest became a place of wonder, courage, and divine protection. They learned that adventures might be surprising, but with faith, they never walk alone.